We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Los Angeles have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Sabathia gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Leading off for the Angels,
pitch on the way.
the designated hitter.
Robin Yount is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throb.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack. But chalk one up for the offense on that.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ball game back on Sunday. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Yount at second, Trout at first, 1 gone. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Still 1-2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So now to the plate, Nelson Cruz. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 offering. Lined into right, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, and we didn't waste any time getting things going here. 2 outs and the base is loaded, and the next at bat could set the tone for the entire rest of the game. If he can get out of this mess without any damage, he's going to know he can shut the door all game long. And with this home crowd on his side, they'll be going wild, but that's a big if.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Dylan Bundy gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Into the box now, Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hits this one hard the other way. And this ball gets right past him. Boy, looked like he was in position, but they'll have a leadoff base runner.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Striding in, Bernie Williams. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
2-0 pitch on the way. 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Right fielder looking up. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 42 on the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Standing in now, Tino Martinez. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Jose Canseco.
To the plate now, Jose Canseco, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 16 homers and 51 runs batted in. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. There's one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Digging in, Hideki Matsui. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's 1 for 2. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Matsui, originally from Japan, of course. He's a second-year big leaguer.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look in the mirror and be willing to adapt and persevere and change on this field? It's so hard to be good at this game, and this guy for 19 years has gone to the post. Just to throw out some names, you're dealing in the company of guys like Ted Williams, the splendid splinter. Mariano Rivera went to the post 19 years. My old teammate Chipper Jones.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. High in the air out towards shallow right. Fletcher backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Tim Raines.
Into the box now, Tim Raines. He homered in the series finale back on Sunday. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Just hung in there on that one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 New York. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try again. 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 8, Justin.
Now in the box, Justin Upton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Alfonso Soriano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting it, the catcher, Jorge.
Striding into the box, Jorge Posada, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Out in front of it, strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Posada hits a little over the 270 mark. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out.
Too high.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Standing in, number 18. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Popped him up. Martinez has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Digging in now, Derek Jeter. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Curveball bounces and this one gets away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air to center. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Yankees lead it 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. On the ground to 3rd. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Fletcher. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Racing back the left fielder. Still ranging back. And it's gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Trout stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. Is hoping for a trip to this year's All-Star game, and he very well may have it. Coming into the day, he's second in fan votes among American League center fielders.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. One out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Count now a ball and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. And now for the Angels, Nelson Cruz, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The count now at 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Angels 1. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and then get back in that box and try and do damage.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now the pitch.
Count is 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. He'll throw down to first, one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Canseco. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So striding forward now, Hideki Matsui. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. New inning set to get underway, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Andrelton Simmons comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A bouncer up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, D'Lo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Justin Upton is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Count is 1 and 2.
It's 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. First pitch of the at-bat. Gary Sanchez is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-1.
A ball and a strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2 count.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he popped him up. Soriano's got it, and the side is retired. Angels strand one. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. And that misses low and away, ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1.
Inside, ball one.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Throw on to first in time, one away.
The batter.
At the plate, Alfonso Soriano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Rendon is there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Posada. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball one.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Count even now at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a drive out to left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Stepping in now, number 18.
1-0.
As he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0. Hot shot down the line. A diving try at third, but this is by him, a fair ball. He'll get it into second. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
At the plate, Derek Jeter, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We played 4. It's now 4-1 New York. Back to the top of the order now, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. I'm trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. So striding in, David Fletcher is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Raines has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The center fielder.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Line drive to left. Matsui is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. At the plate, Tino Martinez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels leave one. They trail it 4-1. Next for New York, Bernie Williams. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, the first baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Tino Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
First things first, here's a throw over. So now to the plate, Jose Canseco. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Here comes the 1-0 to short. Simmons has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Hideki.
Digging in once again, Hideki Matsui. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
High in the air out to center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yanks leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. He'll try and get things started as we.
The right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Nelson Cruz goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. So coming to the plate, Anthony Rendon. No hits to this point. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Felix Pena enters to do the pitching.
Now, pitching for the Angels, number 64, Felix Pena.
First delivery to him on the way. Tim Raines is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. First offering on its way. Alfonso Soriano is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Ripped down the first base line. The 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jorge Posada will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Number 18 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1-0 pitch on the way.
2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
The 2-0 on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 2-1.
That's out.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. Now a long throw home to second now, but he's safe, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
In now, Derek Jeter, and he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. A run on 2.
Ladies and
Jeff
gentlemen,
Nelson
your
is
attention,
on to
please.
pitch from the bullpen now to start
Now
inning number
pitching for the
7.
Yankees, number 43.
First pitch on its way to Upton.
Nelson.
Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes.
Hey.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. 2 balls and no strikes.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Robin Yount is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Nelson is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels are gone in order. They're down here 5-1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Bernie Williams.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a wave and a miss looked like the slider there. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Outside, that's the ball.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and
Cecil Fielder will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Fielder.
Now a throw over.
He's good.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 4 home runs and 4 RBIs. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. In now, Hideki Matsui.
The left fielder, Hideki Matsui.
First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Ball.
Slider laid off for a ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Yankees. They're up 5-1. Digging in to try it again, David Fletcher. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And it's fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 0-2 once more. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Right there for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tino Martinez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Count is 1-2 now. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Tim Raines. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
A dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball inside.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Hard hit ball to second. Simmons relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night. After stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many.
Oh, just a sec. What a play. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that misses 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Still 2-2. Now the pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. In now is Anthony Rendon. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sabathia hangs win number 11 on his line. Jeff Nelson takes the rare 3-inning save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you.